Hey everyone, welcome to Crypto Conversation, and we are going to cover some hot news right now. So one of the news is that Tron has broken up into the top 10 cryptocurrencies, and this is a very new project. This is just about 3 months old project, and this is in a record itself. I don't remember any cryptocurrencies getting into the top 10 in just about 3 months' time. So we're going to talk about that. We're also going to talk about the Ripple founders are competing with Google founders now in terms of getting the top richest guys, and that is due to the recent surge in the Ripple pricing. And also, we're going to talk about the Mark Zuckerberg. He posted on his Facebook profile that he is now going to learn about blockchain and decentralized technology. Mark Zuckerberg, the founders of Facebook, right? So, this is the news that we're going to cover. Once again, welcome back, everyone. Thank you so much for coming back. And if you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe. Now, let's have a look at the coinmarketcap.com and let's see what's happening, right? So, obviously, one of the things that we have seen over the last 1 week is that it has been completely the alt weeks, right? Most of these, the market capital growth has come out from currencies like Ripple, Ethereum for that matter, Cardano, Tron, of course, and NEM and the other cryptocurrencies. And if you look at the coinmarketcap.com right now, so you have new faces here. So you have Tron getting into the top seven in the top 10 right now. You have Dash going back to number 11 position, and you have Stellar at coming at number 8. So one of the interesting things I found about these cryptocurrencies are they are pretty huge in terms of in the terms of market cap. They are really good, but if you compare that with the pricing of these cryptocurrencies, are not really too much, right? So I think these are a very good cryptocurrencies or very good projects of basically to look into. That looks like a promising project for the next years and couple of years as well. So something to think about. Now, in terms of growth, the Tron has been growing rapidly over the last 3 months, and there have been some tweets from the creator of Tron itself. If you look at this news that says Tron breaks into top 10 cryptocurrencies, there have been a lot of tweets from the Justin Bunn, the co-creator of Tron, and he actually gave a hint earlier that more partnerships are coming. Even Nasdaq listed companies and giant companies will be more than 100 million users starting to contact us for the partnership. So Tron is definitely an amazing project, which I will definitely make a video separately on what exactly Tron is all about. But this project is also supported by Jack Ma, the founder of Alibaba, right? So he has been tweeting a lot on the Twitter about the partnerships and the things which is going to change for the Tron. In fact, one of the best tactics that they have for marketing and for strategy is that they were actually doing the airdrop. And I do want to say that one of the reason of this recent price of Tron is not just the technological aspects of it. There are other projects also which are doing the same thing what Tron is intending to do, proposing to do. However, it was more towards a marketing strategy that they adopted. Of course, the name was Jack Ma, and I still remember. I think they did some airdrop, some giveaway. I received about 500 Trons, I guess, on my Ethereum wallet, if I remember correctly. So there were a lot of airdrops that they did when they launched the project. And what I mean to say here is a lot of credit for this ultimate growth of Tron actually also goes to the way they marketed themselves and the strategy that they had. And obviously, you can see them on the Twitters. He kept tweeting that the top 20 cryptocurrencies in 2017, Tron will be in the top 10 in 2018. So I think if he tweets again anything for 2018 or maybe then he is right. So something to look out for. So obviously, guys, definitely look out for Tron. Let me know if some of you already had Tron and had got benefits from this, and congratulations to you as well, because this has been amazing growth. This has been like a 4,000% growth ever since their inception, and this is crazy. You do look out for projects like this which are cheaper, maybe a less than $1, a few cents, a few satoshis, with a smaller market cap, and then jumping onto a market cap into billions. So now, if you look at the chart for the Tron in the last 3 months, let's have a look at the chart. Right, it's right now at 73% growth in the last 24 hours. But if you look at the chart here, it's been a crazy chart. Okay, so look at this. So September, right? September is when I think they launched the project, and September, October, November, and everything happened for Tron in the month of December. From 12th of December, it was just about 0.004 cents, and look at this price after that. And today it's all about 24 cents already. So massive growth in the month from the month of December till January 4. I see the similar pattern that happened with Ripple. In fact, Ripple also had the similar pattern in just 1 month. It just boomed, right, and turned out to be the winner for 2017 in terms of the price growth. Not really in terms of technology. Of course, technology they're not the winner as yet, but in the price, the Ripple was a winner for the last year. And the similar pattern I see with the Tron as well. So definitely these small altcoins have seen crazy growth. Definitely something to look out for. You really cannot afford to miss out on these opportunities. The small ones, right? So this is the news coming on from Tron in the top 10 cryptocurrencies. Do follow Justin Singh, the founder, the creator of Tron, on the Twitter. If you'd like to, you can keep you updated on a lot many things, and probably you can take the best decision for yourself. Yeah, this is something that we've already covered. Now let's go back to the Ripple. So Ripple co-founder is now the richer than the Google founders, guys. Now this is the first time, and obviously I'm not sure whether what is happening with the creator of Bitcoin, like Satoshi, and how many Bitcoins would he have, and would he be considered in the top 10 or not. Obviously, he may not be because he's still anonymous, but I think this guy from Ripple is counted to be in the top richest guy, and I think most of the money is going into Ripple because a lot of new entrants who are understanding Ripple as being something of decentralization nature, and just like a cryptocurrency, which actually is not. But however, the Ripple co-founders are competing right now with Larry Page and Sergey Brin for the 8th and 10th position on the list, guys. So something to think about. And Coinbase, there was a recent news about Coinbase going ahead and listing the Ripple, but however, it turns out that that's not the case right now. It's just the rumors. They are not listing. So here is what we have to say. A committee of internal experts is responsible for determining whether or and when new assets will be loaded to the platform in accordance with our framework. These individuals and all employees at Coinbase are subject to confidentiality and trading restrictions, so they cannot really announce why they're listing next. So this turns out that it was a rumor, and because of which Ripple did see some price drop in the last 24 hours. If you look at the price, a little bit of price drop, it started picking up once again. But there was a little bit of price drop after this news came out that the Coinbase is not going to list XRP as yet. Right, so this is the news coming out right now. And the next one I will cover is this is the news for definitely on Bitcoin no longer the top because of how it is defined. And if you look at the growth for 2017 and even this year, the other cryptocurrencies, the small cryptocurrencies like Dash, Ethereum, and have actually grown faster than the Bitcoin, right? So this is something definitely to think about. The biggest thing is, he said that the biggest thing is, are people willing to pay in Bitcoin? The reality is that most of our customers are other businesses, and other businesses don't use Bitcoin, which is so true because of the high transaction fee, and there have been a lot of dispute in terms of how you want to scale up the Segwit 2x, people forking Bitcoin, and but one thing I do want to share that none of the cryptocurrencies, like other called cryptocurrencies, have also been tested at the same level as the Bitcoin has been. So you really don't know whether if any cryptocurrencies have the similar market cap today, like just like Bitcoin uh, has, and the number of transactions wallet it has, other cryptocurrencies will be able to handle that pressure. So that still has to be tested on the other cryptocurrencies, you know. So so that's the thing right now. People are definitely moving on to other cryptocurrencies as well, and that is why the other cryptocurrencies are growing in terms of price faster than what Bitcoin is. Now, the one news that I want to cover is, as we covered recently, that South Korea is coming up with some regulations in terms of how they want to handle cryptocurrencies. It turns out that one of the Korean law firm is not very happy with those regulations which have been coming out, and they have filed an appeal. They filed a constitutional appeal over the upcoming regulations. I think the upcoming regulations that South Korea has spoken about was uh, linking all the cryptocurrency exchanges there with your KYC, right? And it seems like this law firm is not very happy with that law, saying that since cryptocurrency has not yet been defined as to whether they stand as a currency or commodity or what exactly, these laws does not fit. And they say that the government's regulation is devaluating virtual cryptocurrencies by making trading very difficult. So it's and thus this is an infringement on people's property rights by the government's unlawful measures. So clearly, the law firm is not very happy with the regulations, and they see that it is not something that has to be implemented when it comes to cryptocurrencies in South Korea. The last one, the Mark Zuckerberg, if you have been following him on the Facebook, he posted something like this. He said that every year I take a personal challenge to learn something new, and I have visited every US state, done 360 mile, and reads about 25 books and learned Mandarin there. And what he has to say here is that many people have lost faith. Okay, for example, what he wants to learn is one of the most interesting questions in technology right now is centralization versus decentralization. A lot of us got into technology because we believe it can be decentralized force that puts more power in people's hands. So this is the opinion about the blockchain that is putting across. Force that put more power in people's hands. However, back in 1990s, most people believe in technology would be decentralized force. But today, many people have lost faith in that promise. With the rise of a small number of big tech companies and governments and using technology towards their citizens, many people have now believed technology only centralizes power rather than decentralizing it. So there are important counter trends to this, like encryption, cryptocurrencies that take power from centralized system and put it back into people's hands. But they come with the risk of being harder to control. I'm interested to go deeper and study the positive and negative aspects of these technologies and how best to use them in our services. This will be a serious year of self-improvement. I'm looking forward to learning from working to fix our issue together. So this is an interesting post, definitely from Mark Zuckerberg, where he wants to learn about cryptocurrencies and blockchain technology. Isn't this amazing, guys? So this is all I have for you right now. Thank you so much for watching, guys. If you like the content, hit the like and subscribe if you're new to this channel. And I'll see you in my next video. Thank you. Take care.